immediately does that, and then he's like, "All right, it's live, no retaliation."
George Bush. Hey.
Yeah, no. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're just being very Spartan right now.
Wait, what? Oh, right, it doesn't work.
Hey, I
Why is
said
it-
yes,
that.
it did. What the
Why
fuck?
is we're on the same page?
Well, he knows to take it on the chin. He's taking it like a champ.
Kidding?
Champ in the making.
Wait, who is this guy? I don't know this Klingon. I've never seen him in my life.
That pause was uncanny as all hell. There was a brief moment where we're all like, "Wow, we dodged a bullet there." What is the newest one? I don't even know.
I don't think it's fun.
I be honest, after Voyager, Star Trek went downhill, and Voyager wasn't that good.
What the
Probably
Yes.
Next Generation.
I mean, which one?
Kirk, OG. I mean, this is what you're watching in the office while you're doing work. I think it's perfect for that. I think it's perfect. So that's more Alien of the Week, like action, corny like that. And then Next Generation's where it like, yeah, exactly. And that's perfect for like background noise while you're doing work. Next Generation's where it starts getting philosophical and like you need a bit more, pay more attention, and then it starts asking questions.
Oh yeah, make sure you talk about Oh, well that too. Arcade. It's just lack of players. The arcade's dying.
They
thought we
stopped
knew that
printing
already.
cards how long ago?
What's up? No. Story wise was over, but we still had
Yeah, but they stopped printing the physical cards how long ago?
about a year ago, I think. Well, they were printing until the stock ran out. Yeah, about a year ago.
Got my Clio cards. Thank you, Anime NYC.
Like what's
The
most
only
honestly
thing
what's most likely
Clio
going
on
to
it.
happen is they're gonna shut it down and then they're gonna make it export it to.
Yeah, that's a nice wishful. That'll never happen.
I don't know how many, because they still haven't done them at Metal Gear Pachinko. Like Pachinko is not something that gets transferred all that often.
That's just it. They do what a Mega Man Dive did. They just release everything as a one-time purchase, and you're golden. And make it about the story and the PvP, and let it go. Because they've already made their money off of it.
It's an arms race at this point.
It's also course
What are you
not.
talking about?
Have fun, Door fans.
Adios.
Bye.
A new hand touches the bacon chat. Hello, everyone. We have the stream live. It is posted everywhere. Do me the favor, go give it some love on Twitter if you guys would. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Bacon. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Hello, everybody. So, let's get this party started. For starters, what does that keep happening? It's got to be like at some point because I like played a full screen application like Rivals or something. It just bricked it. Anywho, yeah, I think it's working good. Okay, hello everybody. How's it going? Where was I? Oh, right. So we have some good news. I told you guys I was not gonna stream tomorrow, and that's because I had planned to drive over to the girlfriend's place because we're going up to Jacksonville this weekend for festivities with like her best friend. Now it's gonna be cold as shit in Jacksonville this weekend, but while I am still doing that, instead, she's going to come over here because she has a concert that she's going to Friday night that she forgot about. And basically, we're going to drive up Saturday morning from my place. So I will still get to stream for you guys tomorrow. So I am very excited about that. I also, and I believe I told you guys this, I managed to it was a real feel of 2 degrees at my place. Yes. It's going to be 8-degree wind chill in Jacksonville this weekend. And Florida is expected to like get snow. So there's that. But we'll see, right? I literally just saw this the other day. I have no more fucks to give. But I also, I believe I told you guys that this past Monday, I didn't stream because basically I was feeling a little bit down, but also girlfriend wanted to play a game with me. So we played It Takes Two. I was talking to her. She's going to be staying over at my place here probably like Monday, Tuesday next week as we come home from that trip. And she seems receptive to the idea of potentially coming on stream. So, I don't know when, I don't know how, but sometime next week, chat, you guys might get to meet the girlfriend finally. So, there's that. And I'm thinking we might potentially play It Takes Two for you guys on stream. It was -1 degree without the wind chill this morning. Yep. Sasha and Nico are going to see snow. It will confuse them. It won't. They'll be like as huskies always do whenever there's anything new. Cold as shit for normal people or cold as shit for Floridians? I'm gonna say 8 degrees wind chill counts as cold as shit for normal people. Like 8 degrees wind chill is cold as shit. And I'm sure someone's going to be like, well, Cat, it's negative blah, blah, blah where I live. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't care. That's like 8 degrees is still freaking cold. Their instincts will activate. Yes. Are the southern states panicking over the cold? Honestly, yes, at least to a degree. It's actually warm over here. Yeah. It was funny because I saw the other day. I think they said it was colder in. I think they said it's colder in Orlando than it was in Juneau, Alaska at the time, and it's like, huh? But that's just the weird ass way that weather works. So again, like I said, good news, chat. You guys will be getting a stream out of me on Friday and maybe some potential surprises for next week. Also, we had a buff to Flora happen, so I haven't gotten the videos out for that yet, so we put that on hold because that's something we got to go over tonight. And we had some potential news as well from the arcade side of things, as it sounds like arcade is getting actually shuttered finally. It is going end of service on March 30th. Now, I'm not surprised. I called this like 2 years ago. Basically, we all knew this was going to happen. They stopped doing new content for arcade, and the number of players is basically dwindling. So naturally, it's a little bit prohibitive because they have to pay to put those machines in the like pachinko parlors and arcades. So it is what it is. I'm not surprised to see that they finally said, you know what, this is a good point. Let's go ahead. Let's call it quits. I was just talking with people in VIP there at the beginning of stream. If you guys heard, obviously I've heard over the years, like people think that like arcade might somehow like come over to the US, or it might like get put on consoles, or it might get put on Steam or something like that. I do not ever anticipate that to happen. The reason being that it is an arcade style of game, so it's not particularly suited. 2, it is a PvP centric thing, something that obviously would go against at least the current FGO stuff. Now, admittedly, we have other PvP games within the Nasuverse, so it's not like it's that big of a problem by any stretch. But 3 is the monetization and the way that game actually ran does not lend itself to really like anything that they would do. Like they can't bring it over and still monetize it like they had been. So to me, unless they completely redo how the game is structured to function, I don't see it happening. And at that point, if they completely redo that, how are they going to make money off of it? And if they're not going to make money off of it, why would they even bother to do it in the first place? So this is why I legitimately don't expect it. So that's kind of my stance on it. Arcade is probably dead and gone for good. The good news is, for those of you guys that have ever gotten like an arcade card, it's probably going to go up in value. It'll probably appreciate since there will be no more able to be printed after a point. The bad news is obviously that means arcade is gone, so that experiment is over. I don't think you pinged Discord, by the way. Did I not ping Discord? You're right, I didn't. I mean, to be fair, Discord didn't need a ping. Yakety sax, huh? No, I got the notification from Twitch. Yeah, that's my bad. Tried FG Arcade in Akihabara 2 years ago, and the other Japanese players in there were throwing money into it with ruthless abandon. They're insane. I mean, let's be real, right? Like, we've seen people do that with FGO, so it's not that surprising. I think at the end of the day, like, the Fate franchise is just really popular. People love it, and it is what it is. But I also I don't think that, like, they're going to actually like be able to continue and sustain that, right? Like, basically what happened to arcade is what I have been saying will be a problem for FGO, and that's basically if they stop story content, it functionally ceases all new content. If they cease all new content, there is not a chance in hell that a game survives. A game that is not actively being developed will lose its player base over time. This is natural. It just is what it is. and it shouldn't come as a shock. It's not a doomer thing to say. It is being realistic, and anyone else who claims otherwise is being sensationalist or crazy, frankly. I don't know why people think that like a game can continue in perpetuity with no additions to it. Obviously it won't. Obviously, like even with older games, right? Older like single player games, people go back and play them occasionally, but it's not something that anyone plays consistently. It's not a thing that like, oh, this is going to sustain a like a community or a population around it, really. So that's exactly the entire reason why I've said before. It's like I am very concerned about the future of FGO and what their plans are, because they haven't said really, and we have to kind of wait and see. But I've warned about this before. It's like, yeah, if Nasu actually were to get his way and we didn't do any more story for FGO, the game would die. So I'm happy to see that they are at least committed to, in the short term here, still doing more story. Because otherwise, it would just eviscerate the community if they actually stopped. What's up, Zach? Second MP of Arish. Nice. Words for the Lurk God. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it. I want to believe the money factor wins out. In FGO's case, I'm gonna be real. I think it's not even just money factor. I think, and this is the case with any like man, right? Like men worry about their legacy. And I think that's the honest to God's truth, that like when it comes to FGO, it's Nasu's baby. It quite literally, like, by their own testimony, FGO is like the summation of all other like Fate things. It's the nexus that they wanted it to be, where like all other Fate IPs convene into it. So because of that, Nasu can't let it just die, because his legacy is riding on it. Don't get me wrong, people will still remember it fondly, at least in the sense of like the story and stuff like that. But if he doesn't handle it well, it's going to be a mark against him, and he knows that. And that's why he made statements like, well, if people really want it to continue, we will. And that's why you have things like the survey. That's why you have them doing, again, this after story. Nasu knows he can't just drop it like a bad habit. It's not going to work, and it would really cost him. So it's that. Obviously, money is a factor too. I think quite literally everything else Nasu wants to do, it gets bankrolled by FGO at this point. So it is what it is. What's up, Drink? Sony walking away from money. I mean, to be fair, it might not be Sony's choice. It really depends on like what the contract is with Type Moon and like what's been written. Chat, we do have the 90++ on JP. You guys can see how I'm doing it. 11th anniversary is where they'll introduce part 3 trailer. Yeah, it's I've said before, you guys know, I'm skeptical. I don't believe that they've truly actually indicated a part 3 yet. But I am hopeful that they're still going to do it. Like, I do want to say that because, again, I think people have a tendency of thinking, like, when I talk about these subject matters that I'm being, like, overly negative or something. And it's like, I'm really not. It's just one of those deals where, to me, they actually... Oh, well, that wasn't the best thing I've ever done, but we'll see. To me, they really need to do their best to actually, like... How should I put it? Actually like keep people around, keep people interested, and signal better. But ultimately, I'm still hopeful and positive about the game as a whole. The reason you guys hear me complain a little bit is I don't think they're handling it properly. That's all. It's not a like a wish for the game to fail in any way, shape, or form. So I actually did this in a weird ass backwards order, but it's gonna work. Semi-fight was legitimately annoying, yeah. some fans only ever want to be positive and only ever want to be negative. You got to have balance. Yes, and that's basically what I try to do. I try as big of a fan as I am of Fate and of FGO. I will say when I think they're fucking up. I will absolutely laud them and give them praise when I think they're doing a good job. I always try to kind of gauge my opinion based off of the actual results. I do think like FGO has a toxicity problem in both directions. You have people that are way too negative and just want the game to fail, and you have people that are way too positive and like the game can do no wrong. And like secretly on the inside, both sides are like again, the failure group's like, well, I actually the only reason I hang around is because I do like Fade. And then the Sunshine Pumper group is like, yeah, I mean, like it is kind of fucking annoying, but I love this game, and it's like, yeah, obviously. So it's like you don't want to let there be criticism, but again, criticism is good. It's a healthy thing. It actually does make the game better. If not, why would we have surveys, right? So it is what it is. There's some truth to both sides, yeah. Does the new quest give more bond? Are you talking about 90 plus plus on JP? Yes. If you're talking about the new Bleached Earth quests on NA, I haven't looked at the numbers. But you know, in general, Bleached Earth is like the best bond quests. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure my mic is plugged in here, chat. That MP2 120 tonal eco doesn't need Oberon nor second skill of Koi and Sky for this. Gotta love the MP scaling versus anti-evil. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me back out. I don't know why that staying popped up. So, what are you running then, Drask? Other the new blush quests were on JP. What do you mean blush quests? Double Koyan Logress for bot. Okay. So wait. Oh, do you have MLB of the Sea? Actually, no, not this. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. I'd have to switch. I have 2 pins. My Tonalico is max bond. Jesus. Yeah, I'd have to do a little bit more legwork there. Which, let me make sure that I got all the C's. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, see, I haven't done any of the 5 AP ones. I assume they give points. Hmm. Wait. I can't really do Logres because I'd have to NP with Logres. So, let me look. Did Flora have targeted? Well, I'd have to level her up. Trying to think of somebody that has like either a targeted or a party charge that I could use easily. Is there a charge skill that I have, Lord? Okay. Laura's 20% team charge. Yeah, I would have to sit down and like level her up and everything, and I'm not prepared to do that just now. I don't want to like bore chat with me sitting there doing that all stream. Kind of miffed they didn't give us a grand for each class. I'm gonna say like it was as expected as far as I'm concerned. Oh shit, I needed to start out. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna do it like this. And if it's not enough, we blame Drask. What about Phantasm Moon? She has good buffs and 30% team. I could. Wide array of options for Grand Shielder. Well, it's not like you'd have a lot for like Beast either, right? $15,000's God. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I wouldn't be surprised to see them expand the grand system. I think it's almost a foregone conclusion. I think it's what they're gonna do so that they can keep going with it. And I expect that we're gonna keep seeing grand battles into the future, because if not, it's functionally just dead game. There, have some NP damage. Let's see if this is enough. Hello, I still think they'll occasionally do free storm pod campaigns. Yeah, I mean, that's not a big deal, right? Yeah, you weren't wrong. That definitely shits out damage. That's a 191. Very nice. They're not all 120 because they don't have Logris there yet. Yeah, I can't really complain about that list, so I'll send it, but they're probably full. Not glasses, seal, SMH. It'd be what it be. Cutting out Oberon saves time when you can. Oh, I'm always for cutting out the meta supports if I can, because there are times where you just have to use them. So it just is what it is. Like, almost all of my meta supports are Bond 15 at this point. Actually, is Altera's... I don't think it's a 3-turn in P damage. It's not. It's just 1 turn, so it doesn't even matter. So we just literally are using her for the battery and then getting the heck out of dodge. Yoink. And before Grand Plus event nodes, honestly, I'm not even that opposed to something like that. As long as the game is set to, like, you can still clear with like normal nodes. I don't care if they want to give a more efficient node. I had talked about this before, that one of the better ways to handle storm pods would have been to have storm pod event nodes, where because of that you functionally could just like get away, I guess, with having like at least like 3 runs of a day where it was like the better node. And then that would be your solution and how you spent down your storm pods during an event. Now, they didn't go that route, and I'm much happier with the route that they went. I'm really just surprised that they did it, because it really does like kind of make storm pods a little bit dead. And I kind of chuckle every time I think about it. But I like, to me, it's like I wouldn't have had a problem with that. I would have just said like, okay, yeah, there's a storm pod version of the node and it's better, but you can only do it a limited number of times, so who the heck cares? Do I have the new caster? No, I have not rolled any of the new units. I talked about them. All the new units are good. To me though, like, you don't have to have the new 5-star caster, especially if you have Tai Gong Wang, though he does work very similarly, and you can use him as another version of Tai Gong Wang. Simultaneously, the welfare is really good. They just buffed her. We're going to talk about that. And the 4-star is good for her like skills alone. I don't think her NP is that good. Unfortunately, it's like they really just kind of screwed her over in that regard. But it be what it be. The Grand Wang, the gift that keeps on giving, yes. Flora's Lunacy, I thought they were already pushing it with Avenger Liz. Honestly, Liz of the End and Flora just shows that like they're really giving us good quality like welfare still, and I think that's a good thing. Okay, that is NA. Now, I do need to look up the Bleached Earth nodes here real quick, chat. God, I can never find the Bleached Earth nodes. Okay, here we go. Here's the free quests. I'm not looking forward to the new CQ. Are you talking about the Olga like fight, or are you talking about something else? Odysseus. So I attempted Odysseus the other day, and I just stopped. Oh, is that a direct link? Hold on. Thank you, Jay. Oh, this is the exact same screen I was sitting on. Oh no, it's the challenge quest. Never mind. It's not the same screen I was sitting on. But I have the new ordeal called nodes that we got to do with you guys. Labyrinth guided by a thread of light. Also, chat, forgive me, but did I miss them announcing the Valentine stream? Okay, so this is a 311 node. Uh, just needs Pierce Invincible C? No, it does not need Pierce Invincible C. It needs a little bit more than that, chat. That is like one of the biggest understatements I've ever seen. Okay. Well, I was gonna do Morgan. Where est Morgan? There she is. Da-da-da-doo. Oh, I should be fine. Did I already make a segment for the Mystic Code? Yes. I talked about how it's not as strong as people think it is. Where's my Castoria? There she is. Down in New Orleans. Hmm. Hmm. An easy bond target. Because I ain't using Consort U normally. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure my lineup was proper there. Doomers 1 EOS announced for arcade. Well, then I guess I'm a doomer by your recognition because I predicted this 2 years ago. Like again, it's a very obvious thing to me that that was going to happen. I don't know why people thought it wasn't. Oh, I should have done Castoria Berserker. Why did I do it this way? Okay, let's see how this goes. Do you think they intentionally made OG Consort U bad? Yes. OG Mystic Code or the new Mystic Code stronger in units that already sort of broke the mold? I mean, the new Mystic Code is stronger. It's just not as much as people think. And it's certainly good. It's just that trade-off of you have the 10% charge and it is stuck on a like steroid. If it had been on a different effect, you would have been fine. But because it's not, you're fucked. And that is the problem with it. This may be the new node that I sit on, actually. I hope that was enough. Okay, it was. Well, chat, if a neutral unit didn't do the trick, I don't think Theseus is going to stop me. Too many people saying the Mystic Code broke Buster when it in fact didn't. The Mystic Code fixed the Koyanskaya, like one of the last remaining problems with the Koyanskaya system. There it is. And I got a lot of shit for this video. But this video I was 100% right on. Though, to be fair, again, I've seen some really shit takes in the FGO community for a while. And I think people were just not ready to hear that there was problems with their brand spanking new Buster system. That's really all it boiled down to. I think you had a lot of people that were upset over me pointing out those problems, and they wanted to be very quick and say, like, no, this isn't an issue. And I'm like, okay, you can make that claim. You can claim it's not an issue, but Like, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna eventually notice, like, hey, wait a minute. Why didn't that work? Well, I guess we'll just do this. I actually don't need Morgan, but I'm not changing the comp. The 10% is the reason why Tiamat can Black Grail. Oh yeah, 100%. But like, okay, so again, it's not that 10% doesn't make a difference. It does. But the 10% tied to the steroid means basically that a lot of the 50% chargers have to have this popped on turn 1, which means you're getting your 40% attack up turn 1 instead of on turn 3, where like the Oberon boost and all that multiplicative scaling is basically at play. So while yes, having the ability to touch Black Grail is a significant increase in damage, it's actually not as much as people think, due to the fact that you're losing out significantly on turn 3 damage output. Typhon, Ereshkigal, Shingen, and I'm forgetting one more. Can probably use it on turn 3. Yeah. Like I said, and those were units that were already just strong enough to begin with, so. The wonky one is King Protea, though. Yeah, I'm just going to say, if you want to loop with King Protea, be my guest. I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about it that much. Like, you certainly can, and I'm not going to knock anyone who wants to try. I'm just going to say, good luck. I think this was the node that for the longest time I just sat on and Castoria Berserkered it on JP. Yeah, we were just talking about arcade earlier. Have I made a new video about the MC? I recorded it, but I don't know when OKS is gonna get around to it. I'm just happy Mordred can finally touch Black Grail, or at least start from 0. Yeah, and like, to be fair, she technically already could. We've had that ever since the decent overcharge Cs were a thing. I don't remember if I need a Mystic Code buff here or not. Time to lip loop. Yep. Because Solomon basically stealing her thunder for a bit. Yeah. But that's what I've said. It's like, yes, there are a couple of units that get like significantly better with it. The majority of the 50% chargers, though, are like, they're better, but they're marginally better. They're not like, oh wow, like this is like again, like the buff where it's like, oh, Lartoria can touch Black Grail, and she was not able to touch it before. That is like that unit gets a straight 80% damage increase just from that, right? Whereas like these other units, it's like, okay, you get 80% up, but you're trading that for basically what amounts to like anywhere from 40 to like 60% down. And why do I say 40 to 60%? Because the other issue is with the old system, you were using Neoplug, and Neoplug was hybridized, so it was 20-20, where 20% was attack up, 20% was NP damage, and that NP damage was getting doubled. So it was basically actually 40. So it's really weird, but like I said, it's still an increase. It's just like in that scenario, it's like, oh, it's a 20% increase instead of it being the 80% that people think that it is. And that sucks, right? Like yes, it's an increase. Yes, people will gladly take it, but everyone's like, what the fuck? Why don't we have the 80%? So that's where it's like, oh man. They were smart about how they handled it. What was this? Oh, that's the fruit node. I don't care about fruit. I need meteor shards. At least for now. I want my Tamashark NP interlude. I'm surprised they haven't done it, honestly. Been sitting on the KP node for a bit, low on seeds. I mean, I was sitting on it mostly because there was no other, like... That was not the thing I wanted to do. Mostly because there was no other, like, node that I really could sit on since, like, shells are dead to me now. What's up, Spartan? How's it going? Now they just need a plug suit with cooldown reduction. Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's right up there with the taunt mystic code. Cuckoo got a lot more damage with Black Grail. To be fair, Cuckoo was somebody that already kind of could be manipulated to touch it anyways. What am I doing? Yeah, that should be fine. Just pop everything turn one here. I've been eyeing that seed node on Bleached Earth. I mean, it's been around for a while. You have plenty of time to farm it. Like I said, I'm moving on to meteor shards because why the heck not? Unless you're doing card locking antics. Oh, we're not getting into Olga card locking antics again. Y'all already burnt me on that once. Later, King. You think when they continue the story, they might add more free quests that your storm pods, even though part 2 is over? So, Bleached Earth is a finite thing. Bleached Earth is the only thing that takes storm pods. Storm pods are a finite thing. So, hear me out. This is going to work in backwards order, chat. Why do I say storm pods are a finite thing? Because eventually you get to the point that I'm at on my JP account, where you have every single class score done. Therefore, storm pods will remain dead until they expand class score. Once they do that, they're not done anymore. Therefore, you need more of them. Therefore, yes, they might add either more Bleached Earth quests or maybe other nodes that you could use storm pods on. But do I think they'll add more? Not in the current state. In your opinion, who were people more excited for, Space Arish or Olga? Olga. I think a lot of people were excited for Space Arish. I think almost every single person was excited for Olga. For kind of obvious reasons, too. So in your JP, your storm pod storage is always full now? No. No, because so the way JP works, chat. Oh, is it not going to show here? Oh, that's weird. Maybe it doesn't on those, but basically you can turn your storm pods on like right, I'm on NA. That's why. On JP, you can turn your storm pods on whenever you do any quest. So I know I'm pointing at the Bleached Earth quest that actually use storm pods, but let's imagine for a second that this wasn't a Bleached Earth quest. You can still on JP now use your storm pods on this. You can use it on any quest that doesn't use them. It's just a toggle like the teapots are. And that's why, like, to me, I don't really see them adding anything unless they decide to expand the system. Cad thought this was the beta server, yes. Bleached Earth CQ is really annoying. Well, I need to actually go look at the actual mechanics, because like I said, I tried to do it on the side and I was like, hold on. Hold on. This is not normal. Tesla, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it, my dude. Just give me 1 second, chat. I am reading the actual mechanic here. So the only problem is, and I find it hilarious because I literally just read what they wrote about it. They don't ever acknowledge the fact that quite literally, Odysseus like buff strips you. And this is actually one of the primary problems with the fight. Getting through his gimmick is not bad. Preventing him from killing you in that time period is the bad part. Only defensive buffs? Oh, you mean the buffs that actually will keep you alive? Yeah. Yeah, those. Only defensive buffs. And in other words, when he pierces them, you die. Have a guts? I mean, you can. It's just not like gonna be the best case scenario if you're trying to keep things in line, right? So this is the setup I used before, but admittedly, I was doing it because Benny Enema has the party-wide buff removal resistance on third skill. I did not think too much about it though. So let's try. Let's see chat's tactic here of using whatchamacallit. Because she does actually have buff removal resistance herself. Ugh. And charm locked him, yeah. Murasaki is buff removal resist team wide. That's fair, but I also don't know that you necessarily want to be taking a caster in here if you don't have to. Like, taking Castoria is a necessary evil, as opposed to, do I really want to take a caster to a rider fight? How do you like works with Draco too? Yep. Let's see. I will, if I do that, I have to go slot in some burn codes. Also, wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't he have... No? I could have sworn I remembered him having debuff resistance. Or debuff immunity, I think. Wait, I'm not on the right one. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it's like, is it filtering only to that? I'll just steal it from Yang. Because I don't feel like stealing it from Bunny. Any invincible pierce on Draco? Yeah. But chat's right. Honey Lake is the optimal solution here. And if I am going to be trying to like blitz this, we're going to actually try. Where's my Honey Lake? Am I blind? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so hold on. Draco has burn on her skills anyways. Oh, I'm aware. But no one ever said there was such a thing as too much burn. Hmm. Just throw Mash on the back line just so I have more space. And what does that free me up to do? Can I use a potential... Can I squeeze something in? I can squeeze a 4-star, but not a 5-star. Unless I get rid of this. I was like, I could just throw Merlin in at that point. It's a CQ, who cares? Burn, baby, burn. Yep. I think we'll order the party like that. What's the MLB of Honey Lake versus one copy? Well, it's being able to take the C to 2K, but it's also like an additional 5% extra burn modifier. Like, Honey Lake's still pretty good even with just one copy. You're really mostly after the attack power of it. Okay. The lack of Draco cards is disturbing. Yeah, so he's gonna instant charge here, so I'm gonna have to scuff this already. And boom. Let's just make sure, though. I want to see that he's not going to strip Draco as well. Now, how did he manage that? He definitely got through it. So it's got to be the buff removal resist down on the Trojan horse effect. So if that's the case... No, chat. Just so that we're on the same page here. Okay. Wait. Maybe I let it go. Let's just send it. So I basically just said, okay, let's pop everything then. This will give me a little bit more HP to work with. This will also give me some charge per turn. So this will make the looping a little bit easier on Draco. I definitely got impede on turn 2. You probably got NP'd because you broke the bar. Like, the first bar break actually forces a charge to full. So let's see how much he's going to follow up. That's a little bit more problematic. Oh, I might have should. Well, we'll see. But I maybe should have saved that. Yeah, the Buster Crew with Merlin, you should be fine. I will try to play it without it. I think I can actually get away without popping Merlin's Buster buff here, but if he like immediately turns around and just instant gibbs me, that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But he should go after. Oh wait, did I not taunt with Bash? I didn't taunt with Bash. So we'll see. I left this one up to RNG just to see what the outcome was. Okay, so we still break the gauge pretty handedly. The stacked Aegis there is pretty nasty, though. That is what I'm looking for. Hell yeah, brother. I think we stagger the cards. Mash Invisible Taunt OP. Yeah, that was some nice RNG. Turns out Draco really strong. Draco is really strong. Yeah, that did just work. So chat was right. I will go ahead and admit. Now, I actually didn't see the damage there at the end, but I don't know if like it may require a decent NP level of Draco, or at least like leveled up. Again, that's a 120 NP5 like perfected Draco. So it be would it be. Now I wonder how my MP1 Draco will fare. Right. Like a lot of that got made easy because I 3-turned it. And I'm pretty sure that's how I did it on JP as well. But part of the reason Draco's so good there is, again, that you have an actual effective damage unit. And somebody that's really going to just automate a lot of the charge. Like, you could probably get away with, like, a Castoria Berserker as well. It's just going to be a little bit rough. Did it better than my perfect combo? It is what it is, right? Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again, but I think a lot of people underestimate how good Draco is at times. Even myself included. There's points that I'm just like, well, I don't know. But yeah, so we did everything there on the Bleached Earth stuff. I do still have a limited mission. I gotta do Bleached Earth nodes, which that'll literally complete itself tonight at reset. But I need a neutral servant. Chat, where's a neutral servant? Do I have a neutral servant in Trom? Not looking like it. King Vorpal chicken, but still no neutral serpent. Septum, yeah. I was just hoping for something higher level to maybe get the gem to drop a little bit easier, but I mean, like, honestly, I should just go into a training ground. There's no real point to it. Wait, chat, you guys mean actual Rome? Or are you saying just Septum? Massilia? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That's two of them. Well, I guess if I'm not doing the comma farm, we can switch this up. Fuck it. Let's farm with the rats, chat. Chat up to some rat jam. The Mises? Yes, the Mises. Oh, rats. Yes. Big ol' rats. It's 30%, right? Yep. And then that's NP gain. Why not? And then after all of that buffing, we just proceed to just cart our way out. As we let the rats kill people. The pots was toggled on? Oh, shit. That's bad. I did forget about that. Oh, well. I probably only need to do this the one time. Oh, I didn't think about a writer. I just wanted to use a quick unit I don't use very much. It's still enough. I was quick about it. That's true. Oh, nice. I got the gym. Hell yeah. So we got both the dailies done with one run. Oh, sorry. It was a statue or gym, so that works. Let's turn that off. Forgot about Boudica. How dare you? Listen, chat. I'm no worse than Single. And we all know that you guys don't want to ever criticize Single. So if you're calling me bad for forgetting, then you're calling Single bad. Checkmate, chat. By transitive property. I eat lasagna for breakfast? Dang. Okay, so that's in a... Wait, what the heck was I doing on JP? Was it just a 5 AP that I was in? Yeah, okay. All right, so chat, let's talk about Flora the Explorer again. We have an addendum. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised by this. Huh. This is not correct. Yeah, I actually like this is a correct statement. This is an incorrect statement. I don't know what fandom's doing with that one. And the reason it's significant, Chad, is because if it actually reduced the enemy's defense, that would further reduce it would increase all forms of incoming damage, and that's not what this does here. Yeah, okay. So they just had this hidden aspect to it. Which is fair, because that skill was a little weird, honestly. Okay. So, they recently buffed Flora, chat, and they basically added a new effect. This is something that they've actually done once before, where we got the welfare, we assumed we had the welfare's complete kit, and then they buffed her afterwards. And this actually happened with Van Gogh Minor, where they ended up upgrading one of her skills. So the same thing happens here with Flora, only it's a little bit different because now, after the story completes, they give you this upgrade to her third skill. And what it does is it basically gives you an optional toggle that will set her own NP to the Underworld Flower Garden status, basically, for 5 turns. What this is going to do is this is going to actually change Flora's NP from the default. Her default version is one that obviously gives you Heaven Battlefield status, but the new version is, instead of basically buffing like this version does, instead going to effectively debuff the enemy. But the way it's going to work is it's going to make it field effects, just like her attack up buff was as well. So what this means is, again, that you're not going to be able to remove this. That is to say, an enemy can't cast Cleanse on themselves and get rid of it. This is a very interesting effect. And it'll be curious to see how this goes, because it might even bypass certain challenge or story-driven mechanics that are specifically designed, like on break bar or something, to cleanse the enemy. So it's definitely an interesting effect that we'll have here because of this. And what it's going to do is it's going to add the Hell Battlefield status to the battlefield. Obviously, this is something that at the current point in time was only really touched by Dante Alighieri. But now we're also going to get critical damage resistance down by 20% added to the field for 3 turns. So your crits are going to deal more damage to all enemies. It's going to add NP damage resist status down by 20% to the field for 3 turns. I don't know why, but right now fandom is saying that it reduces all enemies' defense. This is incorrect. It actually will just reduce their NP damage resistance. So again, if they're hit with a Noble Phantasm. It will also then drain every enemy's gauge by 1, reduce their instant kill resistance for 3 turns, and that's what actually will scale with the NP levels. So this will be a 100% reduction at NP 5, and then still the 30 crit star bomb basically being added. The new overcharge effect will switch over to a defense down status to the field basically on top of that. And that's why I made that significant statement about the NP damage reduction, resistance reduction there earlier, is because we do actually have a like just blanket defense down to the entire field. And this is a base of 20% at 100% overcharge. If you get it all the way up to 500% overcharge, you're going to be looking at 40% basically extra damage being able to be added to enemies. So this is a really, really nice change, as it allows you to switch Flora depending on what the situation calls for. You can now say, hey, look, you know, the buffing isn't getting the job done. Now we're NPing with her again. Let's maybe switch over to debuffing the enemies to set things up. So I think this makes an already really good welfare even stronger now after the fact, and basically just going to allow her to pop off even harder, especially as we start viewing things like damage and crit caps being a thing for Quick. Having the ability to instead debuff your enemies is going to be able to shift that a little bit around. So it's certainly interesting to see what the devs have done here. So what do you guys think about Flora's new buff, and how do you guys see yourself using her in the future? I'll be curious to hear you guys' thoughts, and I will see you guys for the next one. How does this work against enemies with magic resistance? Can you resist this? No. It is a field effect. It cannot be resisted. I do wonder if they're going to start playing a little bit more with field effects, where you're going to start seeing field effects basically in challenge fights that you can't deal with. And also simultaneously, we may have certain scenarios where a field effect gets cleansed, in actuality. So it'll be interesting to see if that sort of thing happens. When you activate her skill 3, do you pick Heaven or Hell? Yeah, it's basically an optional toggle on. See. Flora's just an insane unit for a 4-star. She really is. I did one of the story fights with exactly that comp that I talked about, where it was Flora, it was OG Scotty, and it was like Tiamat. And Summer Tiamat, and I basically just crit my way through the whole thing and just laughed at the entire node. And it was hilarious. Do you have the option to have her goth? Yes, if you want. Again, there's that. And you guys can see her NP sprite is a little bit different for whatever reason. Do you think they'll start adding field blocks like Tez going forward too? Yes. I think you'll start to see like field cleanse and stuff like that. Basically, to understand, chat, there is buffing yourself, debuffing an enemy, and then now there is field effects up here. So there's been already 2 ways of handling things. Now they're adding a 3rd way. So it's almost like a new front that you're going to have like buffs and debuffs being added on, which is certainly interesting. We are missing trap cards? Yeah. If she dies or is switched, does she take the effect with her like Arc? No. The effect is literally there, and you can see it does say this in the notes. So for instance, the NP damage resist down is not removed if the user is defeated. Field effects like that stay. To my knowledge, Arc is the only one that it doesn't. It's perma. It's not perma. It has a turn duration, but yes, it cannot be cleansed by normal means. And because it's not hitting, because it's a debuff that's not hitting the actual target, it's not something that can be resisted either. So in a similar way, chat, if you guys have ever heard me talk about like traits, where there's certain trait buffs that can be added to an enemy, like let's say you're giving someone the man trait, right? Like an enemy can't resist this because it's not a conventional buff or debuff. You're just adding an additional trait to them. It's very interesting. Imagine if they had a servant that is a buff extender skill. They might at some point, but I would imagine it would not affect field effects. George put a sticky note on them that says dragon, yes. It's also why, so for instance, chat, even though it has an icon, a drain skill cannot be resisted. Not by conventional means. There has been the occasional like BS where they've done something that's like immune to drain and stuff like that, but yeah, like legitimately you cannot resist drain, which is hilarious. Drain just usually has a pass fail success rate. Flora feels like a power creep unit. Power creep unit. I wouldn't say so. But I think that's mostly because Quick lacked these sorts of options. And this was something that I pointed out to people for a long time. People tried to insist that this wasn't the case, and I was like, okay. And keep in mind, chat, there's a reason people insisted that this wasn't the case. It's because Quick was getting used in a bunch of like challenge quest type situations where like min turning and things were prevalent, or people would watch like a YouTube video of an insane clear with Quick, and so people were like, "Oh no, Quick is great. What are you talking about, Cad? Quick doesn't need anything." And I'm like, "No, you're completely wrong. Like watching something pop off because it can be insane, like 1/10 of the time." Is not good. It's not consistent. That has been why I think the vast majority of the community has relegated Quick for years to the back burner, because I think people just knew inherently that it lacked that consistency, right? So as we start to see Quick getting more options, as we start to see it getting more capabilities suddenly, and it's not having to rely on units from other card types and stuff, you're seeing Quick begin to flourish and become more consistent and more usable as a result. So is it power creep that Flora is getting added to the game like this? I mean, I think you could maybe say the field effects kind of are, but I don't really feel like having a unit that gave sustain and like, you know, crit support was really a power creepy unit in a nutshell. Yeah. Quick was a very decentralized card type. It basically had its like 2 meta supports and then a bunch of like hybrid units. And now what we're seeing is we're now seeing Quick get more like off meta supports, which is what it needed. These are the units like again like Johanna or like Nero Bride or like Koyan Sky of Dark, where like yes they can be used, but no, they're not like the meta thing to use all the time, and they each provide their own like additional capabilities to the like actual like genre, I guess you could say. Don't you have to beat part 2 to even get her, so it's fine that she's strong? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that this is like a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. And keep in mind, once the event's done, she's gone for a bit until they decide to add her to like the Evocation Festival or something. Like even Summer Tiamat didn't get a 50% charge to an ally and they gave it to a 4-star? What do you mean? Because they didn't give Flora a 50% charge to an ally. Right? Like she gets a bunch of conditional charge, but she herself only has 30%. Wait, I read it wrong. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, hold on. Off meta is where the fun's at. Honestly, yeah, to a degree, right? Like I have fun just throwing in random comps every now and then and trying to get the most out of that I can. This character is unreal with how strong they made her. I'm just thinking about this, and it's like, I don't really feel like that's true. But the reason that I don't feel like it's true is because to me, it's just a strong welfare. I think the most unreal aspect of her is just simply that she is a welfare. It's not that this kid is too strong. I can see why she works well with the new caster. Yeah. Doesn't she have 20% charge on yes, she does. So she herself has self 50, right? But she's not doing a like targeted 50% charge to anyone. Which is what the statement was, and that's why I was like, what do you mean? For a welfare, this is crazy. Yeah. I mean, like, even then, it's a strong welfare. It's not like this is game breaking, really, or anything. She's also our first welfare of part 3. No, she's not. We don't have part 3 yet. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm going to keep hammering that. Because it's hard to demand part 3 from the devs when everyone thinks we already have it. Part 1 of the story will be so easy to beat for new players once they have once they add all these busted welfares to evocation. Well, keep in mind too, you're not just going to be able to get all of the evocation festival units right away. I do think there's a point where we can maybe reevaluate the like priority order from evocation festival. But like for instance, when I just did the new player account earlier this year, or sorry, earlier last year, like it was just coming out on an A, and I was doing it basically as it was rolling out, and so my choices were limited. But even then, I didn't have like a shit ton of like extra leaves lying around. I had to like pick and choose carefully what I wanted. Choose the first welfare post game. That's an interesting way of phrasing it, but I can't argue with it, at least due to the dev zone phrasing. The devs have called this the after time story. So you're like, okay. Someone has the strength of an actual 5-star. He does. I mean, like, I can even say Solomon's damage is actually not that crazy because I think they knew that he was welfare and so they didn't make him like patently absurd. But yeah, I mean, his kit's absolutely bonkers. So it's one of those things of course they made him a 5-star, right? And I don't really have an issue with that. I think FGO has such good welfares nowadays that you really can play like the vast majority of the game with them. I think quite literally you grab your welfares, you focus rolling meta supports, and then quite literally you just like triage anyone else that gets rolled in the process. And kind of once you get a good chunk of the meta supports, like once you get like 3 to 4 of them, you're probably good at that point to kind of like start shifting focus more towards like desire rather than need. Would you say Kuro's a high priority welfare to grab? She was for my NA account. I like nowadays on JP, Is she? I don't know. I think that's a little bit more spicy. I mean, they're just picking units I really want or missing a slot niche. Yeah. And that is a consideration. Like, for instance, let's talk about Kuro, right? Kuro's a 50% charging single target archer. Do you need that? Well, I don't know. I mean, like, have you rolled like something higher than a 3-star? If not, then yeah, you should pick up Kuro. She's really good. Meanwhile, maybe you need like a saber instead, or maybe you need an assassin instead. Like, so it really just depends on like what you have. God forbid you have all of them. If you have all the meta supports, you're playing on favorite mode. I mean, this is basically where I'm at. There's been a lot of good units over the past like 3 years that I've skipped on JP. I don't have them. And I've been perfectly fine. Because the units, I still have some of the most broken units in the game, and I have all the meta supports. So because of that, like for instance, what's her face, chat? Bird Girl, AoE, Quick Berserker, whose name I can't remember all of a sudden. Lohi? Yeah, thank you. Like, for instance, I never rolled Lohi, okay? Would I like Lohi? Is Lohi good? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Would it make my life easier if I had Lohi? Yeah. Am I fine without Lohi? Also, yeah. This is kind of what we're like dealing with at this point in FGO. Is like, as long as you take care of your account and you make certain things a priority, you can really do what the hell you want with the rest of it. And I think that's a good thing. I have a bold statement. I have a bold statement to make, chat. Right? So, like, this is why I say, like, get your meta supports. And I don't tell you to get, like, the meta damage dealers. Why don't I tell you to get the meta damage dealers? You can. But the meta supports are what enable. And therefore, I think that that's like the thing that you should actually focus on. And then from there, you just get the units you want. This is actually, and I've said this before, it's why I'm like not the biggest fan of like 90++ nodes. I think the game is better when you just take who you want to take to a node. I think the game is better when all 3 card types are viable and well-rounded. I think the game is better when there is at least decent parity amongst your options and you don't have this insane difference in performance. Like, who the fuck cares? People don't roll these units at this point necessarily because they're meta. They roll them because they like the design or they like the character. Yes, there is consideration for meta like gameplay roles, but like, I don't know. I feel like as somebody that's been playing the game a long time, I don't have to roll any unit. I roll the units I want to roll. And I feel like every player gets to that point eventually. They don't start out that way, but they eventually get to that point. And that's what I'm talking about when I say FGO should be fun. You really shouldn't have to care about rolling the new, like, 5% better unit. You should be focusing on the things that you actually like want and like. And I think FGO did stray from that for a while. I think from like year 6 to like honestly like year 9, I think that was a major problem. I think they were going way too hard in the paint with like trying to get people off their ass and to like spend money on the game. And I really just don't think it did well for the game. Not that the game didn't make money off of it, it did. But I'm saying like the game is still, in my opinion, doing fine with them relaxing and not going like as anal on that sort of stuff. It's more on weird gimmicks new servants have rather than 3% more damage circle jerking. Yeah. Des made meta supports extremely waifu husbandable, so win-win. I mean, I think a lot of the characters in the game just are, right? So, like, FGO, I've said it before, I'll say it again, FGO does a fantastic job with its characters. It always has. Always has. Like, Fate is popular because Nasu writes compelling characters. I think we've been able to point out the few times that hasn't been the case, and the unit has certainly suffered for it. And even then, I feel like there's points where I feel like aesthetically and gameplay wise, the unit's not that good. And then like you get to know them in the story and you're like, oh wait, I actually really like this unit. And this is just the way it is. When was the last time a character was just a total dud writing wise? Super Bunyan. So to be fair, I think Super Bunyan was a little bit more popular on the JP side. Not that they were like super popular by any means, but I think like the Japanese at least enjoyed the look into like American folklore more than like the Americans did, for instance. I think like the Americans are like, yeah, we don't fucking care. Whereas the Japanese are like, ooh, this is cool. This has potential ramifications for what they're trying to do. And the Americans are like, ah. So it just is what it is. Major increase in unit buffs and tons of QL. Honestly, they did tons of QL over the past year. I have to give them a little bit of praise for that. I still need to make my like what FGO needs to do going forward video. But because we've been like, one, I haven't been able to stream as much, and two, we've been inundated a little bit with like new unit and like new buff stuff here in the short term. I haven't been able to focus on some of the like year-round videos that I normally do. I did obviously the banner review, but that was the one where I was like, I need to get this out because banners just keep going by. Plus, admittedly, part of my hesitance to do that comparative video is waiting to see what the devs did a little bit after the part 2 finale. And we may not get a proper answer to that in the future, so. But then I read the story and I do not like the personality. Yeah. I just want Google Play account linking. I do too. I do too, chat. Okay, chat. I actually got done with everything for today really fast. I'm gonna go chill on some Rivals some more. You guys are more than welcome to keep hanging around and watch with me. Also, would chat like to see more like Hytale in the future? And don't forget, we will be streaming tomorrow. When was the last true monstrous servant we had? I mean, do you count beasts? Off topic, do you think 3D gacha games trend is starting to burn people out? Yes. Also, I'm only tired of people saying FGO needs to copy Genshin or ZZZ. Yeah, I don't think they need to. Oh, let's see the new skins. I heard about these. I don't like that one at all. I like how my shaders had to load her hair. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Okay, we gotta wait a little bit for shaders to preload. That design with the horns, yep. Since their end of service scene arcade, do you think they're gonna just move arcade to a mobile or Steam format? No, I think there's like 1% chance of that happening. I think it's really low odds. People have said that like over the years that they want it, but I think the actual logistics of it and the fact that they wouldn't be able to monetize it to the same degree would just make it not worth it. But we'll see, right? Like, who knows? I say stuff like that and then maybe secretly behind the scenes they're working on it. I couldn't tell you. It's kind of the difference between what I think they'll do versus like, you know, being in the studio and them actually doing it. In the same way where like we all thought that like the new Fable game was gonna be trash, and then now we're like, wait, hold on, this actually looks good. Like, wait, huh? I missed the other Hytale stream, but it'd be interesting to see what's the same, different from Minecraft. I'm kind of waiting on them to fix the water issue in Hytale, because that's one of the big annoyances for me, is that you can't actually like deal with you can't actually like get them to do like the normal water shenanigans that you can in Minecraft, from what I've seen. Oh, is this the new map? I think this just came out. I haven't played this yet.
Top-notch team to win this one. We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Arcade basically made all of its money already, so they could edge out a bit more with a buy to play format strictly for PvP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they would have to convert it, and it would have to make money somehow. But assuming they can do that, then yes, it's possible. I just like, I don't know, right? We'll see. I kind of like it when Fate does less human design.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
Oh, it's a convoy escort map. Bro, where?
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Where the
ready.
f am I going?
Are you like really the goddess of the underworld? Why? Would you like a job?
God, this map has so many like flank routes. This is gonna get spicy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hell greets you.
Damn, ahead. I found him.
I was worried. Let's get to work already. We got us a multiverse.
Oh, we got a pick already.
Leave them to Khonshu.
Wait, the Moon Knight already got his ult? Holy shit, dude.
Just embrace the light. He's stopped them in their tracks. Not so much.
I like a good challenge, Namor. Thanks. Oh, what? Wait again!
Yeah, their healers must have been healing like crazy. Why does that look like Disney's Cinderella? This is like the ice skating skin for Cloak and Dagger.
Right click.
Left. They made it halfway. Stop them. I'll get you next.
Oh, I don't like that. So that's like a force field that you can go through.
Double KO. There's still a chance to stop them.
Bro, this map is confusing.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Why would I need you?
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Better stop that vehicle.
Thank God he missed.
Destroy these bugs as soon as you see them.
Tammy needs help.
They made it halfway. Stop them.
Getting kind of worried.
It's the grand finale. Taking it all.
Damn.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Woo!
My time to shine.
Oh my God, dude.
Snowball fight. My time to shine.
Fuck.
Everybody needs a hand. This is real firepower. There's still a chance to stop them. That's the
Fight me. Fight the darkness. My see what darkness.
Jesus, dude.
He stopped them in their tracks.
This was Khonshu's will. Guess who just showed their stupid faces? Love that healing feeling.
Keep your curses to yourself. Full of life. That's one ugly backup bag no more.
Let's play a game!
Come here. Let me help. Embrace the light. You're amazing. I wish I could do what you do. Embrace the light. Something doesn't feel right here.
It's Namor's
Us against the world!
too much.
I was worried. Turn around, quick. The only octopus I like is us against the world!
The moon haunts you.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, sorry about that, chat. I think Grand Order will become lost media. They might relax their stance on, like, telling the story of Arcade now that it's, like, wrapping up.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
That was a little bit of a nasty combo. Oh, fuck off!
Attack them! Wash our clothes away!
It did not look like he actually hit me with anything.
It's now or never. Stop them. Drive any further. Chaos from the depths.
Bro. Okay, so Venom, it was the Venom crash down there.
Don't give them another inch, or else. Us against the world. Too many guys.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm just getting juggled by these guys. And I'm the only one contesting.
Well, you can't expect to win them
Okay, that explains so much on the healing. Look at the disparity between me and my co-healer. Like, holy hell. That was fucking one-man healing. Like, good God, man. I want more weirdos in FGO like Kijo Koyo in Nursery Rhyme. I don't mind weird characters. I feel like that's perfectly fine. They just need to, like, make the designs good. Have you ever played Darktide? I played it originally when it came out. I'm just not, like, a huge fan of the monetization scheme of that game. That new map is weird. It feels like there's way too many areas that, like, people can stand in, and it becomes a little bit of an issue.
It's now or never. Stop. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I didn't even get to pick my character. Three tanks, 3 support does work. Oh, 3 tanks, 3 DPS. No, they did 3 healers, 3 DPS. Is it mostly just cosmetics or is it actual gameplay? It's cosmetic, but there is like some gameplay elements to it, and that's one of the reasons I was not a fan.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Pick me! Pick me! Please! Make way for the king of thieves.
My strategy? Die first and GG no heal. Duh.
GG no heal. We need more characters like Omi. I wish FGO would just add skins. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it just sounds like they don't necessarily want to, they don't necessarily want to, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, put in that level of effort, which is so sad, because I feel like if FGO had the development staff that things like Genshin or Wuwa had, it would just go insane. And it doesn't even need their level of staff. It just needs, like, maybe half of it.
We can heal the universe.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Headless Horseman riding a giant wolf,
Capture
yeah.
the mission area. Got it?
The occult threats to this world are many, and they grow stronger.
I like how Deadpool's just singing the song.
They got me good. Could use a hand and maybe a foot.
Our enemies are here. Feel your worst.
Looks like the mission area is yours
Advantage gained in the material plane.
Or give me Bunny Girl or Treya Alter. I'm really surprised we didn't get Lalter.
My meter's full. That's gotta be good, right?
I am strengthened.
Another name. You wish you were this door. We make a killer team. Hey, the shit. Legs up, loser. Help! Pretty bad over here.
Work it! We can't win here. Retreat! We have no choice. Fall back.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Okay. I gotta keep trying to keep him healed. My toe healer's dead.
Work it! They spotted us.
Hit the chip.
Behold! That child!
Killer team. I give you the hand.
Behind us!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Us against the world! Control lost!
I can't believe I got away.
Enemies are near.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, I had so many upgrades!
Maybe a push. Deadpool. Boom! No skill shot.
Damn. Oh no, I'm reading mid-combat? I'm just surprised I didn't die.
By the arm.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Rest. Are they?
Like, by all accounts, I really should have.
Control seized. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Gotta get that extra healing in. I think it's the only reason I'm ace right now. I think it's final hits and healing. I can see why they already milked their player base and want to avoid making the same mistakes during 9th Annie. Yeah.
Ready for action. It's a pool party.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Jeffy!
I'm happy to see you too, you adorable little ball of murder.
Here, chat.
Don't worry. You earned your place as the #1 breakout star. I won't steal it from you, but I may shoot for a close second.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
I'm actually kind of surprised we won that round.
Some uninvited guests.
I am strengthened.
What? Yeah, I didn't even see that dude.
Mission area is yours.
That makes me mine. Really? Does that mean I can start redecorating it now?
Oh, will you shut it? The battle isn't over yet.
Hurricane incoming!
Good medicine.
Damn. I should have had my E-pop. I went from like not ever dying to now I've died a ton. Meanwhile, the Jeff has only died one time, but I keep dying from lack of healing, so I don't know what the Jeff's doing. Like, I don't know where he is, basically.
Us against the world. Your team's captured cover.
This officially makes this the event. Goodness, Facebook and pictures.
Damn. Damn. Right before I got around the corner, she got me. That's such bullshit.
Okay, let's give it another shot, rookie.
Yeah, I think I know
Facebook and pictures.
Deadpool's relative, like, upgrade path now.
Glory is almost yours. Control lost.
Hurricane incoming! I see I have made an impact.
Love that healing feeling.
They've almost got it.
Deadpool with the assist.
Us against the world.
No future. My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
Damn. Damn. I get Deadpool now. I understand him. And this is so much stronger than I originally thought. I'm gonna be sad if we don't win this round, though. Nice. Got it. And I got ace. Big W. Implementing paid costumes could upset players. Yeah, I mean, like, 100% it's a risky move, right? It's something that I've said, like, I'm okay with, but I also understand when people say that they're not. I don't think it's, like, the end of the world. Mr. Poole. Just remember, it all started with horse armor. Yeah. Honestly, Jeff Co-Healer is better than I anticipate. Like, that Jeff still did 17k, which is not a bad number. Scarlet needs deodorant. I always love seeing comments like that. It's like, you know, they're just butthurt over how good the player was.
Or villain, I'm not judging.
My strategy? Die first and GG no heal. Duh.
If they are interactive, I mean, I don't care if they do a skin that's interactive. I don't think that's like the biggest issue, right? I think like the skin just has to be worth it in some way, especially because you know they're not going to be like, oh, it's a $5 skin. Like, it's going to cost money, and that's always the big problem with skins in general. I feel like skins are ultimately in most games a hose job.
It's Deadpool time, kiddos. Let's f***ing go.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Great. Eddie, I guess we're doing the team up thing again.
So we are, Spider. Is that a problem?
Not as long as you keep that big nasty tongue of yours far away from me.
We will do our best, but we make...
Yeah, I'm realizing that basically, like, Deadpool healer works way better with guns more than anything.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You just need to play him like a healer. Just sit back, let your team do the work, blast people.
I answer to all three.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Just in time. Thanks.
I knew that was coming. I freaking knew it, dude.
Well, that's better.
The problem is Deadpool is loud, so it makes it easy for people to find him. Like, they can just listen and they'll get him.
How meta.
Team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. It's Spider time!
We doing this or what? Boom! No skill shot! Keep up, Tomo!
I'm just goddamn, dude.
Double KO!
Yeah, this one may not be a Deadpool match.
Dispel darkness. It helps me see the darkness and face it.
Miss Crane opening up another shop? Oh, for like live 2D skins or something? Yeah, it's possible.
Everybody needs a hit.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You owe me one. Just embrace the light.
And behold, I switch healers and suddenly it works because I think the Spider-Man either fled or got dealt with, and the Mr. Fister basically just died.
Just who I was looking for.
Our foes may be near.
Damn it, never fall!
Feeling fantastic.
Us against the world. My time to shine.
Those spider bots under my high heels.
Why would I need healing?
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Love battlefield.
I was fine. Well, thank you.
It's spider time!
Lights out. Suffering
My time to shine.
Anyone willing to help?
This area's almost done.
God damn it. The fact that the Fister got me in the middle of all of this, actually kind of insane. Actually bullshit. He was not aiming for me. His lock-on just gave me to him.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
It sucks too because we basically had that round won until the end. So like they had it won until we adjusted, then we had it won until that part right there. But I'm confident. I feel like we can win it now. The real problem is again the Fister and the Spider-Man just kind of going ape shit. It's allowing their healers to just sit back.
Light can heal and light can harm. Same with me.
Blessed blades!
Like, and the other issue is I'm not sure our DPS are actually the best for this. Like, unless Moon Knight puts an onk on the healers, he ain't killing any of the flankers.
Heaven is no place
And frickin' the Hella's gotta actually, like, focus on them. She's the only one that can actually effectively peel. Oh, you know, actually we have an Angela now, so let's see.
The battle starts in 5.
I feel like our whole team is just not doing great.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
How about I switch things up and make our opponents disappear?
never fall!
How? Did you track me through the fucking tree? Yes, you did! Holy shit! I'm actually surprised. But yeah, again, we don't have any peel. They're going straight for the healers.
I got you covered. This is restoring.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm trying to help. Much better.
the world! My time to shine. Healing. Why would I need healing? Check this enemy. That feels good. Hold still. I'm trying to help. A little help, please.
Leave them to crush you! It never falls!
Good job, fighters. Just embrace the light.
I'm also trying to stay away from the other, like, from my co-healer, because I'm worried about Spider-Man just swinging in and ulting.
Here comes trouble. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
My time to shine.
And you can see, it's still 100% what they're on. Oh.
My time to shine. Glory is almost yours. Hold still. I'm trying to help. What am I? Invisible? You know what to do, spiders?
There we go. See, like, I really do feel like we have this in the bag. We just need to actually stop the flankers. And part of what happened there is we got them off the point. We got entrenched, and they couldn't do
Light can
much.
heal and light can harm. Same with me.
Derpasaur 137. Inker Winkerton. I love some of these people's names, man. They're just ridiculous.
The worst part about white costumes? The bloodstains. Am I right?
What a beautiful place. Even when it's almost drowned by Loki's cynical lies.
Ah, nice. You can ice skate in the form that has no legs.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
All right, Ty. Now we really have
The
to attack.
souls of the world may find their way to Valhalla, but all are welcome in my realm.
Counting on you, Here comes trouble. This fight is way too familiar. Please, hold still. I'm trying to help. That's much better.
I'm barely harmed.
It never falls!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Everybody needs a hand sometime.
Okay, we at least traded a healer.
What's up for the dark child?
You got a shield, Tandy.
I was in trouble.
A ball of light.
An opportunity for combat.
Feeling fantastic. Glad to help. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Stand with you.
It's Spider time! Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
That was a dumb ult. I don't know what that ult was.
I got you.
Okay, they just didn't contest point. Wow. They just never stepped on the point. That feels great.
Epic victory! Big win!
I feel like a lot of these games where I'm noticing that the healing is really difficult, it's because my co-healer's just bad. And I've been trying to give them benefit of the doubt. But I keep seeing it's like, oh yeah, you out-healed them 2-1. And I'm just like, what's going on, guys? Why is this a thing? Ah. I'm also curious as to how long it's going to take me to even get an animated Lord-like thing. I think Cloak and Dagger will probably be the one that hits it first, just because they're the one that I'm like
I'm not the type who
being
fades
most
quietly into
proficient
the
on, but
background.
let's see. I'm also not having great luck with Invisible Woman this patch cycle, and I think it's just because she's had some small nerf to her own survivability, but also the flankers are really high octane, and she's kind of getting outpaced by Cloak and Dagger's just raw capability due to their buff.
Who wants to see something fantastic?
Why are we
I'm not
triple
the
healer
type.
now?
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Like,
ready.
Hey, Tandy, where's Ty?
I proudly wear the X, even when it clashes.
I need to
with
let
my
these
standards.
shaders finish loading though too, because this is a little bit ridiculous. Like, I kind of wish that like the shaders could background load during matches.
Actually, a bit more complicated than that. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
A shame my students aren't here to witness this lesson.
You smell it? Next to you, hovering over it.
I suppose that helps.
So cold.
Thanks, Penny.
Got him. Body trapped him.
Your mind is mine.
Perfect time to steal all your vibranium.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you.
Guys who just showed their stupid faces.
I don't know what that was. They must have been busy dealing with shit in the back line because they just did not heal me for a hot second. And technically the bubbles were there, but that's the one thing I hate about Jeff bubbles is it is definitely hard to like see behind you, right? So like if a Jeff puts one behind you, you don't know they're there and you back past it and then you're dead.
Time for some fireworks.
I suppose that helps.
And then you get a healer that's just late. Like, he was there. He was watching it happen. He just wasn't
You
healing.
can't be rid of me so easily, I'm
You need
afraid.
to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
And now I have an extra long run back.
With the amazing Spider-Man!
My power grows.
Better stop that vehicle.
This is actually not a great comp to play Emma into.
Behold the god of thunder!
Hope I make the cut!
It's spider time!
Alright, just... There's nothing I can do but play Penny to counter Penny at this point. Because somebody's got to protect from, like, the Black Panther and Spider-Man just absolutely destroying them.
Time for some fireworks.
Glad someone was protected.
Lines in place.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
You got a shield, Tanny.
I needed that. Powering up. Lines in place. This is gonna hurt.
Play again!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
They got behind us, fighters.
Just embrace the light.
You're clear of the spider nest.
It feels like the spirit of the city just faded away.
Time for some fireworks.
Never, never fall!
It's spider time! Spider time!
You get a web it. You get a web it. You get a
Fire
web
style. Powering up. Lines in place. I'm counting.
Bandits by bunch. They're bunch. Oh, yeah.
Can always use a shield.
Lines in place.
Don't guide spider bombs. Guide.
A shame to ruin such amazing.
God damn it, dude. Okay, good. He died due to my mind.
Lost their shield. My trap worked. Enemy in our sight. Systems restoring. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. Lines in place. You're up, little one.
All right, Ty. Now we're over here to attack. The spirit of the city just faded away.
My arm is stronger now.
Team player.
Thanks, Penny.
We're better when we work together.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider...
Guess it takes a spider to beat one.
Defense, huh?
This is gonna
Okay,
hurt.
let's try it.
Systems restoring.
Only 60 seconds
You're
left.
up, little one. We make quite a team. Time for some fireworks.
Coming up ahead.
All right, Ty.
Keep our eyes
Now
on
we
this
really have to
spot.
attack. He's stuck in their trap.
No skill shots!
There we go.
Tremble before fast!
No hard feelings, your royal catness. This is restoring. Uh-oh. Those portals always need trouble. Nine's in place. Feels like the spirit of the city just... We made quite a team.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
That's bad. That's GG unless we have healer ult.
Time for some fireworks. You're up, little one.
Behold the God of Thunder!
Party time! The city just... We're better when we work together. This is gonna hurt. You got them all!
Jesus, dude.
Another epic victory!
We went triple tank there. Just to frickin' not die. Like, goddamn. Ugh. Huge tank diff, not gonna lie. I gotta love it because they were actually dominating us tank-wise for a bit. I mean, again, like literally, it was me and the Deadpool basically just standing in front of them that stopped it. The healers did have good timed ults there, but I knew it's like the healers can't get anything done. They're just getting flanked constantly. They just need like literally some protection. And Penny's Nest in your back line on defense is a very powerful tool to just stop people from going in.
You'll need a
So it
top-notch
stops people
team to
from
win
trying
this
to
one.
just bull rush the healers in effect.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Okay, chat doesn't like that. Do you guys prefer the dance partner or Twilight Duo?
Cloak and Dagger.
I like
We are
Twilight
hope
Duo.
and fear.
It's kind of a swanky gangsta vibe. Because as you know, we're playing for the vibe.
Without Ty, I wouldn't know the real power of the light force.
What the fuck?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
My time to shine.
Why did you kidnap
That was
my
some
sister?
weird rubber banding.
Heaven is no place for a daughter.
I never understand why, like, it rubber bands so hard sometimes. I get, like, it jittering a little bit. I don't get, like, why it's like, oh, you go backwards 3 seconds in time.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
The souls of the worthy may find
Oh, they got a sniper.
but all are welcome in my
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Powering up.
That was dumb. That person went way too deep.
Track this enemy.
Oh, that's the same damn Black Panther from last match. Fuck. So wait, did they give anti-heal to Widow?
I like the cold.
Lights out. Take my way.
My weakness. Exposed.
Lights out. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
My time to shine.
to the dark force dimension.
The victory I expected.
Alright, that feels better. Lights out.
My time to shine.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
You owe me one.
Got him.
Sniper. Hunt them.
Yeah, the worst thing for like a Black Panther or a Spider-Man is just literally someone paying attention.
I am ready to put on a show.
I am barely harmed.
Sniper, look out! Snowball fight. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Powering up.
Dude, our Angela's doing work though.
Aye, that feels good. Please, all my crows.
What are you aiming at?
You got my back? I got yours. Over here. I can heal you. A boom of light.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Whoever they are.
That Widow's gonna hit one of us at some point.
Take care. I see a sniper. Systems restarting.
The snipers were neutralized.
Okay, he's pissy.
My time to shine.
That's a bad job.
I feel renewed.
Oh, they finally got our Angela. Ooh, what killed him?
My time to shine. Only 60 seconds
Suffer in the darkness. You got a shield, Tandy.
I feel renewed.
My time to shine.
Khonshu has his eye on you.
Healing. Why would I need
Down to 30 seconds. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Against the world. I am ready to put on a show.
Lights out. Suffer in the darkness.
You think I'm afraid of being hurt?
Final 10 seconds.
Back up under their noses.
Take a look behind you.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. I'll get you next time. Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Never miss.
They got me finally. But it was worth it. Go in, get 4 kills right at the end. Yeah, I was actually surprised. Our friggin' Moon Knight was just destroying. And honestly, even though our Hela didn't get a lot of kills, she definitely seemed to be chunking people, so she was at least hitting shots. Yeah, 43%, so she was at least fairly accurate. But that was, holy Zaza. Yeah, this was the Widow. The Widow basically went 4 and 6. Actually, wait, yeah. Oh, I did get out healed. That was actually a good co-healer. To be fair, a lot of it was just go on offense because there wasn't a whole lot of time to actually, like... Oh, this is the new map again. There wasn't a whole lot of time, basically, to actually, like, do something about it.
Top-notch team to win this one. We are Cloak and Dagger.
I'm just gonna lock in Cloak and Dagger since I don't know the map well. Oh, nice. I got Guts again on the team. And wow, I literally have 3 of the same people, so I wonder if they're a team, like they're a squad. Gooey Cinnabon chat.
High night cube equilibrium. When it gets disturbed.
Hail, fellow warrior!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You need not fear me, little yokai. It's what we call ancient spirits where I come from. You are both the water and the earth. That is rare indeed.
How's the war?
The battle starts in 5. 4,
I love the Jeffs with
3,
this stupid outfit.
2, 1.
They're always the most annoying and good Jeff.
Hostiles up front.
I'll get you more time.
That is such a hard angle to take right at the beginning. I guess you gotta go left.
Prison break. I'm good to go. Hey, behind us.
I got what you need.
My time to shine. Hold still. I'm trying to help. Your weapons are in my time to shine. Glad to help.
Yeah, hi.
A foam of light. You're mine. This is going much smoother.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Here they come now. No. Destroy it. Keep your curses to yourself. Why would I need a foam of light?
Damn.
The moon haunts you.
My time to shine.
Behind us.
Us against the world.
Double kill. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
Unless you had a one-shot kill there, you should not have tried to kill me.
Almost there. Don't
They
you let
almost
down.
got me, but it's so hard to kill a healer in their ult without an actual ult. Like, you basically have to, like, perfectly coordinate multiple hits at the same time.
Disappear. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Life consumes you.
Okay, where's... Dude, these Angelas are so freaking annoying, man.
Bogey here. Nothing like a good old-fashioned prison break.
Still, I'm trying to help. Me
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Battlefield ready again.
I am very hard. A foam of light. Destroy these outs as soon. My time to shine.
Took great pleasure in striking you down.
Okay, let's push it.
Look over there.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
This item seems ancient. Enemy town. Element. A foam of light.
The moon haunts you.
Everybody needs cover.
Oh! Oh! I hate that. I can't do my my Terror Cloak move or whatever the hell it's called. Terror Cloak's the debuff move. I'm trying to. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Dark Teleportation.
My time to shine.
What's up, AFK?
Heads up, hostiles.
The collector claims are falling. I am barely harmed. A feast for my soul.
Battlefield ready again.
Against the world.
Good, he missed.
My time to shine. Enemy tags. All of them. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Heads up, how's the war?
Enemy tags. All of them.
Battlefield ready again.
This actually feels like it's a fairly long map. Like, I wonder if they have extended the actual, like...
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
The moon!
Jaws of fate!
Known better.
My time to shine.
Now I must survive with many thanks.
Feeling good.
I didn't know that was there, but sweet.
Just embrace the light.
Battlefield ready again.
So much for my
Get that vehicle moving again.
Quickly, before the collector claims are falling.
Let me go.
I feel watch me soar!
Us against the world. Us against the world. I got the answer. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way. My time to shine.
They did a good job of backing off that time. They learned their lesson from the last one.
Whenever you find enemy target located. Lights out. Suffering dark. My luck.
My time so close.
Aegis, this is all been done. Let's set them free.
A foam of light.
Another one gone.
Not contesting. Apparently, they said that, like, this raft is so big that you're not contesting it unless you're inside of it, effectively. Oh. I didn't realize it was a new game. Some matches are just like that, where you just go and 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 go, and you don't realize that you're actually, like, kicking the enemy team's ass. What's up? Oh, okay, so that Angela has the same one. Interesting. I do actually really like the new Psylocke outfit. I've considered buying the disco-themed stuff for that and the Spider-Man one, but I think the Spider-Man one's free.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
We are hope and fear. We are Cloak and Dagger.
People are always afraid of 30 seconds before
Dude,
your
that
test.
load lag.
Get ready.
The groovy skins, yeah. Put dry ice on it? What?
Write an accurate news story, Eddie. What's changed?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tandy needs help.
That's not good.
That's a badge of offense.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Lights out. Be strong.
My time to shine.
Dude, magics are so fucking aggressive. I know she's behind me.
Beautiful, baby!
Stop them! My time to shine.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Just embrace the light.
Well, I tried.
You are nothing! Well, that's better. We better test this out. Us against the world!
Behind you.
My time to shine. There's still a chance to stop them. You think I'm afraid of being hurt? My time to shine. A beam of light.
Behold, Dark Child!
Oh, not Dark Child.
Let's pop back up under the nose.
Together to victory.
Everybody
You
needs a
get a
hand
web. You get a
sometimes.
web, and you get a web.
Lights up that feeling, feeling.
My time to shine.
Tandy needs help.
But also like
That's a badge of offense. I got what you
My time to shine.
They got me good. I can use a hand. And maybe a foot.
Hold still and try to help. Us against the world!
step in my step.
Damn. I got annihilated. Yeah, dude, it's always Phoenix. I feel like Phoenix is one of those characters I really need to play more because she is so nasty if you hit on the, like, combos.
Might be a good time to stop them.
Like, you're just dead before you can do anything about it.
My time to shine. Better stop that vehicle.
Nothing I can do.
Thanks for the boost.
I guess I could have just like backed off even more, but I knew the magic went that direction. Magic is another one I really just want to learn how to play, because I feel like she probably sucks like hell to learn, but once you do learn her.
That's the boost I needed.
A boom of light. They've made it halfway. Stop them. Get ready. Better stop that vehicle.
Enemy combatant.
Us against the world.
I don't fear pain.
Behold! That child!
Dark Force dimension.
And then I get hit by the Deadpool ult. I'm actually surprised he used it like that. Because I was probably dead anyways to the magic ult. Jesus, dude.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. My time to shine.
You are nothing!
I'm dead. I literally didn't have my dark teleportation. This Phoenix took it personal that I tried to kill her. Like, she pursued me.
My time to shine.
It's a smart play, though. Like, if you see a healer back off, you should run after them. I feel like so many times I get away with hyper-aggressive moves on healer because people don't punish. It doesn't matter. Like, there's literally... I literally cannot play against this magic because there's nothing I can do to, like, stop her.
Don't give them another inch.
And my team is just willfully ignoring her is a little bit of the issue.
Feels like the spirit of the us against the world. Well,
They pushed it in because no one was on point, even though my healer ult was on the point. Like, I was literally going to go kill their healer. And it's like, no, I'm just dead. Honestly, co-healer wasn't that bad at healing. It looks like healing really wasn't the issue. It was just, yeah, DPS was kind of terror bad, and dear God, a 1-in-9 tank. Like, yeah, our other tank here, and I'm pretty sure this was the Venom, was great. Our rogue was terrible and just fed. Yeah, I have an idea. I'm gonna go into a bot match and play magic. Because I'm certainly not gonna do it in a normal match. Learning how to play a character like magic in a normal match, while yes, you will pick it up trial by fire, you will get flamed and you will go like 1-in-9. You will be that rogue.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too.
Dude, what magic?
I have mutant powers and a little.
I still actually really like the like X-Men uniform. It just looks good because of her yellow sword. It is the old school look. I feel bad for this Cloak and Dagger though. They happen to solo heal this shit. I just hope we're on offense.
This soul sword can destroy just about anything.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Every time I see you, I think to myself,
As long as Spider-Man is still around,
Survive this!
everything will be alright.
Okay, so E is my dash.
I don't mean it that
Shift is
way.
my get out of jail
It's mean a
free.
lot to a lot of
Right click is my shit. And then you have to do... Oh, did they get rid of,
Battle
like,
starts in 5,
melee weaving?
3.
No, there you go. It's melee then weave.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Hostiles coming in fast. You think I'm afraid of you?
Double KO.
I got you. I'll never trust Magneto.
Okay, we're not doing bad, but admittedly this is bots.
You owe me one.
I got you.
Pride of the neighborhood.
Go have fun. Ambush. We're behind you. Just in time. Thanks.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Come, my minion.
You're ready. Here comes Battle Axe. Double KO.
That's why they call me magic. From Limbo. Don't look up. I'm a sitting duck.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay.
That's a long way down.
My strength is back. Come, my minion. This war is big. I got you.
Double KO. Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
It'll be alright. Someday.
Just another soul.
I am Groot!
Just in time. Thanks. Go have fun.
Fight for the good guys.
That's why they call me magic. That's what we need, Phoenix.
There we go. Got that practice weave in.
We are undefeatable. I am Phoenix.
Stay down.
From Limbo.
This is the problem. I was gonna say, I'm when you don't get heals as magic.
Born again!
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Never miss.
Use the sharp. Hostiles coming in fast.
Oh my god, dude. Bro, what the fuck? Max, the solo ult, you ass! God! What the hell was that, man?
Mind the exploding plasma. I got you.
Oh, damn. I tried to get out of there.
Burst.
I'm not having a bad game, honestly.
I'm counting on you, friend.
I feel like I don't have the combos down, though. I still remember some of the logic behind it, because I remember, like, watching a guide on Magic a while back. But, oh, shit. I should have just stayed in point.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Got you.
Boom! No skill shots!
Cold.
I was in trouble.
What? didn't even go into the field. I died before it. Damn.
I climbed out of limbo. This is nothing. Survive this. The Phoenix won't be gone for long. Right to your soul. Just got to go. My strength is back.
Oh wow, dude. Yeah, Thor is really strong right now because Thor just gets a shit ton of like shield health from like anything he does, and I actually think they need to nerf him.
Executioner! The God of Thunder!
It's spider time!
Come, my minion. No more turrets.
You get away! You get away! But you get away!
So close! This is your big chance! Double KO! That's 3!
Oh my god, dude! I tried to teleport again and he still got me. Yeah, she's almost like a little bit like Tracer, where you have to be very spatially aware. Return of the Thor. Yeah, the Thor is legitimately my kryptonite right now. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Magic's ult is so bad right now.
My soul is stubborn.
I feel like it used to give you like bonus health or something, and maybe it did, but I just got shredded. Dude, I can't do anything. The bots are actually like hyper fixated on me. You can't even flank. They have eyes in the back of their head.
My soul is stubborn.
It's actually kind of hilarious. Like, and I get if you're in a real match, you're gonna have to be patient, but like,
Too easy.
Next stop, the Shrine of the Weaver. All aboard!
Slow. From limbo. The spiders explode. Destroy.
Behold the God of Thunder!
Run the exploding plasma!
My strength is back.
A nice deep freeze.
Revenge is sweet.
Maximum pulse!
are you kidding me? What is this shit?
Maximum
Every enemy is trying to solo ult me. It's ridiculous. Like, there's a point where it's like, it's so ridiculous, I actually, like, just have to laugh about it a little. It's, like, infuriating, but it's kind of hilarious. Die, Thor. Jesus.
Only 60 seconds left. Double KO.
Just a little look there.
tremble before fast!
Okay, I at least stopped him. Oh my god. Yeah, see, that was not bad. I had 22 final hits, so I was actually, like, getting the targets down. I don't know if they made Magic's hitbox a little bit, like, more generous, but I felt like I was landing way more hits than I normally do. So, I couldn't really tell you. I just know, like, that's a little bit better. Her ult seems a lot worse. Like, I need to be very careful about how I use it. But, because if I remember correctly, I think the ult heals you on hit. But I just kept dying every time I'd try to trigger it. So I guess you gotta, like, trigger it off point, get on point, kill them, try to get out. And I think that's, like, the actual way that you do it. Oh, I should have queued in again. Once the ult is active, you get no additional damage reduction, but just extra DPS. If I remember correctly, she heals on hit. But I'll double check that. Because again, this is basically why I'm playing bot matches. It's to remind myself about how the character works.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic.
I still can't believe that, dude. I got solo dunked on by Magneto and Iron Man in the same match. Like, they were like, nah, we had enough of you. I need to learn some of the new ones. Most of the new ones, I mean, they're a little complex because they have a lot of skills, but their premise is fairly straightforward. I think probably the most complex one is Deadpool. After him, it's probably Daredevil. Daredevil, Trump's had to watch like a half-hour guide even to like be able to comprehend him. Okay, so let's see. So Darkchild, transform into Darkchild, gaining enhancement to all her abilities. That does not answer anything. Normally, like, it's really good about telling you what stuff does what, but apparently not in this.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did I get a kill?
You don't know me. A shame. But you will. Just in time. I got you.
We're better when we work
Superbly
I'm altered.
I got you.
Oh. Got him.
One more for the soul sword.
Spider mode is survival.
Ah. Hitting people with her E is the hard one. Hi, Jeff. Bye, Jeff.
This war is bigger than we can always use a shield. We got company. Go have fun.
Hela is never wounded.
Oh, I didn't get the hit in. I can't be too quick on the draw.
Ever-increasing hell.
Dude, they just died. Okay, so the thing's a little problematic.
All I need.
Oh, nice! I got into the Jeff. That's actually beneficial to me.
Undefeatable!
Jesus, dude.
Just in time. Thanks.
Oh, that takes me all the way back here? Okay.
It's fighting time!
Take a look behind you.
Damn.
I didn't even
Got him.
use the sharpen.
Got her.
KO! Only 60 seconds left.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Behold, that child! I got you! He stopped them in their tracks.
Come, my minions.
They got behind you.
I was in trouble.
30 seconds.
The Jeff stopped healing and I died.
My soul is stuck. Charge!
I also feel like they slowed down her movement on the teleport, because it used to be you could use that for like what's the word I'm like movement, right?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Enemy ahead of us. Survive this!
Another epic victory. Big win!
Yeah, not nearly as good on kills there, but it is what it is. Like it's I feel like Magic could maybe be a little difficult on convoy defense unless you're able to like just get into the back line and mess with them. Plus, I think that Hawkeye was just shredding people, and the penny kind of kept them pinned most of the match. Yeah, I think it was actually whoever was playing Penny, whenever they switched off, that was when like they started coming out of the point. The Jeff had 49 kills. Yeah, he did. Healers usually get a ton because they're like interacting with all the players. Like for instance, Cloak and Dagger gets a ton because if you hit basically the enemy, it'll also heal everybody around them. So you just go after both.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too.
Yeah, like Jeff has the splash move too, which they made some changes to him, so now it's limited. He can't just infinitely right click. He has like charges to it, which I think is actually a good thing because it legitimately made Jeff a like error in the right hands.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You are a relic of a past age, Captain. Ultron is the future.
Not the one I've been fighting for all these years.
Ladies Man 217. Big PP maps.
I'm perfectly happy how I am.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Knew I never should have gotten myself mixed up. Found me some of the Ambush! They're behind us. Guess the Elk still got it, Cap.
Damn, I got my kill stolen.
My arm is stronger now. Charge!
destination. Double KO. Did I break your spirit?
Ancient rites etched in stone, archaic, but effective.
What?
And just like that, believe it now.
I don't know how that hit missed on him.
Keep your eyes peeled for reason 6.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I was in trouble. Just another soul.
Double KO.
You would have failed without me.
You can't handle.
Let us hope this beast is faster than it looks.
Hostile forces
Oh, he got me. I really wish that that Ultron would keep the healing thing on me.
Almost there.
I usually try to put it on like whoever's the most forward person or most mobile, just simply because it's. Okay, I was gonna say, am I going the right direction?
Double KO.
I still think you're too dangerous.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Behold! Dark Child! Come, my minion! Hostile coming back!
And just like that,
Behold! Dark Child!
they hitting real hard.
Got you! You let me. Oof, I was in trouble. I got you!
God.
Double KO.
I got you!
That's 3.
You brought us to a
That's
scene.
6. Don't let anything stand in your way. Wow, 4 in a row.
Just in time. Come, my minion! That's where they
Double KO. So close.
Ah, damn it, dude. Fucking Namor squid. I didn't even realize.
Limbo doesn't let go. Survive this!
Namor squids are always a problem whenever you're playing a flanker like this.
Make yourself useful.
Dude, what the fuck? The game would not let me teleport. Oh, right. No, that's a thing for Namor. I forgot about that. I forgot his ult, you technically can't do it unless you're just super fast.
Got you!
I take everything!
Go have fun!
I kind of need healing is a little bit the issue.
I can handle anything now.
Heads up. From the deep, you're not alone.
Someone heal me up.
Just who get
Charge!
Okay, and a little pleasure.
Really? We couldn't find anything faster than a turtle? Survive!
Oh my god, dude.
I require some aid.
You're just getting chunked the whole time. I got healed the one time, and that was it.
Climbed out of limbo. This is nothing.
Which, to be fair, I think a big problem with that is the Ultron, and the Ultron I don't think is...
Right to your throat. My arm is stronger now.
Your powers are mine!
Behold!
Together to victory!
I'll take my paycheck now.
Survive this!
Good. I still have ace. That's all I wanted. The dude was too strong. It really was, dude. I got duded on. Wait, is that the default Magic MVP? I don't remember. It's been a hot second. Not bad. I should have died less. That's really all it was. But it was pretty clear too that like when I was not there, they were not they were not doing anything. Chat, let me see who's on tonight. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Again, I will be back tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, Code Vein 2 is out. I'm gonna send you guys over to Mr. Gotcha Gurus. I believe he is doing some Arknights Enfield, and I will be back tomorrow. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. You guys know I always appreciate the support. Go give Gotcha Gurus my love. I'll see you guys tomorrow.